Know if I'm going live. Yo, what it is and what it do, baby. So I told y'all we here. It's official. Instagram tried to stop me from going live. So I ain't got 1,000 viewers, but if you go across all my pages, I got over 1,000 viewers. So it's all good. We just got there and jump over to our YouTube page, and we'll do it like that. So now I ain't got to worry about it. So we striking up. So of course we on the Asian session. Y'all know I'm always talking about Asian session. Y'all know I love doing Asian session, and that's my session that I trade on, right? So at the end of the day, man, this is how we're gonna start doing. This is how I'm gonna start doing it. Like I said, in my IG video that I just sent out. I got family in different parts of the country, so therefore they've been talking about getting into trading. So hey, what better way to do it than instead of trying to get everybody linked up at one time? Guess what? Jump on YouTube, wherever you at, and you can learn from there. Just that simple. So with that, man, I'm trying to debate on how I want to do it, right? So now I got to see if I just want to straight go to teaching, or if I just want to show you and kind of explain what it is I'm looking for and what it is I'm doing as I'm trading. So therefore, anybody that actually want to get a little bit more in depth, then you can hit me up. Like, yo, hey, I need a little bit more in depth or a little bit more one-on-one time. And then we can go with it from there. So with that being said, man, this is what we call gold session, right? Asian session. And I'm trading gold. As you can see over here to the right, all I trade is gold. That's it. That's all. You don't see no other pairs over here. Like I told y'all in my video, I don't try to trade 4, 5, 6, even though I can. And at one point I did. But for the most part, I just like gold better, man. Like I traded, Forex. I traded USD, JPY, Euro USD. I traded all of that, right? And at the end of the day, I just kept finding myself. I even traded silver. Silver and gold are kind of similar. Silver is just, for some reason, the price of silver is a little bit more. I guess it moves faster. I'm not sure. But with that being said, I just like gold. Like I said, I've been trading gold for a while. Gold is the one that really started getting me my payouts. In trading, you know what I'm saying? They the ones that helped me pass a lot of my prop firm tests. So again, when I was trading on Top Step, like I said, I'm not affiliated with none of the prop firms. I just have ones that I prefer to use, or the ones that I like. So with that, I like to trade gold. That's really all it is to it. Just that simple. Um so yeah, that's what we have with that. So basically, I guess I can go ahead and explain what I got going, what it is I'm doing here, and what my setup is. So, all right. So, real quick, first of all, what we always do, I just do it like this right here, man. I'm just gonna go ahead and break it down for y'all real quick. Like, all right. So, if you live in Atlanta, all right, in Atlanta, we got 285. Everybody knows 285 gonna take you east, west, to the north side, to the south side. Jump on 285, you're going around in circles. This right here is 285. This right here is what we call our 15-minute range, right? A lot of people use it. You have a lot of day traders, which is people that like to trade New York session. Me, I could trade New York, I could trade Asian, I can trade London. Don't matter. Once you get your strategy, once you learn how to trade, once you understand trading, you pretty much have a set of rules that you follow, and you do the same thing every time. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. That right there was the hardest thing I had to learn in trading, right? Rinsing and repeating. So with that being said, hang on, yeah, I'm trying to get my screen situated here, man. It's a lot going on. All right, there we go. That's better. Now I can see everything. So, yeah, rinse and repeating, man. Being patient, being confident, trusting your setup. Like for me, my hardest thing was, yeah, it's gonna sound crazy, right? My hardest thing was I created my own trading plan, my own trading strategy. And of course, it's something new, it's something different. It's trading, right? So of course you don't really think mentally, hey man, I'm good enough, or I'm smart enough, or I'm intelligent enough, or I can be on the level with those people that's on Wall Street trading. When at the end of the day, I'm here, right? So confidence, right? Even though it's certain areas, we all have areas where we confident at, and we have areas where we lack confidence. We're human. If you're too cocky, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't have enough confidence, that's also a problem. So with that being said, with my strategy, like I said, my strategy is we got the 15-minute orb. That's part of it, right? And everybody uses it. It's just little intricate details that are different or that I use. Now, a lot of people use regular candles. Let me show you what regular candles look like. These right here are regular candles. Now, this is what a regular candle look like. I don't know if you can see the difference, but I instantly can see the difference. You see how you got white, blue, white, blue, white, blue, white, blue, right? But if you go to Heikin-Ashi candles, which is what I like to use, you have more of a clean, neat understanding, following of what's going on. So again, man, trading is going to teach you a lot of things, right? It's going to teach you a lot about yourself. One thing that trading definitely taught me was that I had to learn how to become more patient. I thought I was patient. I knew I ain't had patience for bull, but I thought I had more patience than what I had. Clearly, that wasn't the case, and trading taught me that. So, and then structure. That's another thing. Like it really, like in trading, that's why Heikin-Ashi candles work so well for me, because I like structure, right? I like cleanliness. I like things to be neat. I like things to be in place. Anything out of place, and I'm tedious like that. Call it the Marine lemon. Call it what you want, but that's me. So yeah, so with the Heikin-Ashi candles, man, they're nice, they're neat, they're structured. Everything is one sequence, as you can see. So if the market is selling, this right here is what we call a market sale. This right here is what we call buy, right? So right now it's consolidating again back to the 15-minute orb. Okay, so the 15-minute orb is from 6 o'clock to 6:15. You see where your highest candle at. So our highest candle was at 6 o'clock, and then our lowest candle was at 6:03. That's all you got to do. It's just that simple. All you do is find the highest candle and the lowest candle and mark it out. Okay. Now I know you're probably wondering, what's this box right here, this blue with the red outline. Okay, so this box right here is my 4-hour box. Okay, so the higher time frame you want to use to get a sense of direction. So as you can see how I got mine marked off, these are just my little intermediate boxes from me being on the smaller time frame. But my 4-hour time frame is just like my RSI. As you can see, I got my red, I got my orange, I got my green. Same thing on my chart. This is the highest that it had reached since, what day is this? June. This was the highest it was in June, right? We in August. See what I'm saying? So if you're paying attention, you kind of can follow along. You already seeing what's going on. This was the highest, as you can see. This was the highest. Orange. This is the middle, right? Again, RSI. This is the middle. And then of course the green is the bottom. And as you can see down here, this is the bottom. And we have some, but you have to go back a little further. That's how I end up getting this area. So as you can see right here, this was the lowest that it ended up reaching right here on this area. All right. So with that being said, all right. So with that being said, and then of course, this green line right here is my 100 moving average. So everything above this means we're in buys, right? So you see, it's pretty much telling you since what, since July 29th. Well, what day is this? Yeah, the 29th at 6 o'clock. We've been buying ever since. Ever since we've been buying, right? So now this right here is the direction of what the market is doing. So in here, we see last time it was up here. Let's go back. It came in here, bounced around, then it came back down. So now that it's in here, we want to see, if I was a position trader, then I would want it to either go ahead. Well, as a position trader, you waiting to see if it's going to break out and keep coming up, come back down, retest the top of this, or retest the middle of this level, and then you would get in the buy and take it up, right? But if not, if it come down and do the same thing it did over here, then you would take a sell and ride it back down to this level right here, this level, or this level. But if you really hoping that you make some big money, you will ride it all the way back down to this level. But I don't see gold getting back down to 3,900. I just don't see it happening with too much going on. Of course, I could be wrong. Nobody knows 100% of what the market's gonna do. Everybody is reading and reacting. That's it. That's all. You never know 100%, because if you knew 100%, then everybody would be making bukus of money and would never be wrong. And any trader that tell you they ain't never wrong, yeah, all right. That's just like saying they ain't never wrong in life. Now, their strategy might have certain details, little intricate details about it that helps them get an edge. And that's all it's about with trading, getting an edge. But for the most part, it's all about reading and reacting. The minute you say, I know exactly, the minute the market gonna fuck your head up. Just being honest. If you watch my video, what was that? I think it was Thursday night where I made 7. Well, actually, I didn't even make 7, right? My computer was delayed. So it closed out at 7. But when I went back and looked at my because I'm matter of fact, I'm with Take Profit right now. I'm doing a prop challenge for a 50K account. So when I went back and looked at it, it said 552 or 556 or something like that. So I end up missing out on like $400. I thought I only missed out on 2, but I missed out on like 400, which is cool. I ain't tripping, again, because I did predict the right thing, or should I say I reacted the right way. Because like I said, I knew it was gonna come back up, but it ended up kept going up, right? So with that being said, I'm cool with that. That is what it is. I follow my strategy. That is my strategy. Once it come back up, once it break down, I get in for a sale, coming down. Then I'm gonna take some of my profits off the board. Then that way, if it did like it did Thursday night and just shoot back up to the moon, which is, I think this was it right here, is where it done it at. Let me see. We got time. Ain't nothing going on right now. It's still consolidating. So let me see. This was Friday. Yeah, so it was back over here Friday, Thursday night, 640. Okay, so it had been up in here somewhere. Yep, there it is, right up in here. So of course I had caught this sale. Yeah, 8 o'clock. So of course I had caught this sale, right, going down. And then I had put my stop loss right above here somewhere. Then it came back up. As you can see, it came back up. Boom. And it went all the way back up all night, all Thursday night, all Friday. That's what it did, right? So again, I wasn't wrong. My prediction or my reaction was for it to come up and go back down. It did not do that, but I still didn't take a L because I still made $500. That's basically a doctor's salary in a day, right? And guess what? I ain't see not one patient shake not one hand or kiss not one baby. So I'm all good. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah. So again, we got our 15-minute order, right? We breaking out, we coming back, we retesting. The only thing difference with everybody else's strategy and my strategy is, for one, like I said, I use Heikin-Ashi. My Heikin-Ashi goes with my RSI. Now, I don't use my RSI, which is this right here. This is my RSI. This is the relative strength index. Now, a lot of people use 14. Their settings is on a 14. My settings are on 3. Why I chose 3? I was just playing with it, trying to figure out my niche and 3 just happened to line up a little bit better than I think a lot of people use like 14. Don't work for me. Again, like I said in a lot of my videos, trading is like driving, right? There is a set of rules that you have to follow, but everybody drives differently. Same thing in trading. Everybody trade differently. Some people use a 10, some people use a 7 RSI. Me personally, I like a 3. That's how I teach. So if you use a 14, cool. If you saying my 3 is wrong, cool. But guess what? My strategy is proven to myself. That's all that matters. I've made money off of my strategy. That's all that I've passed numerous accounts. That's all that matters. So with that being said, the only thing is, that's what I like to use, right? So you use what you like, I'm gonna use what I like. Okay. So matter of fact, I just show y'all all of my settings. So therefore there ain't no question, right? So you see my input, you'll see my RSI length is 3. That's it, that's all. Smoothing don't even matter because it's not even gonna show up on your chart. So that don't even matter. And then of course my upper band is 100, my middle band is 50, 0, right? Like I told y'all, man, I like it simple, I like it structured, I like it neat. 0, 50, 100, just that simple. Okay. So that's my RSI setup. All right. Now, this right here is just your simple wavelength. You can set that up however you want to, right? Me, why my colors, you already know the coldest. Everything I do is blue and white and gold, right? So that's why my Heikin-Ashi candles are blue and white, right? When it rains and water evaporates, what happened? It evaporates up. So that's why my buying candles or my up candles are blue. And when it's super cold and it's snow, what does snow do? It fall. That's why my white candles are white, because it's going down, right? So it's snowing when it's coming down, and hey, the rain is going away when it's going up. Simple as that, right? Everything about my whole philosophy is something that I can relate to. So if you can relate to it, it makes it a little bit easier for you to understand and for you to trade. So that's how it all made sense for me. And I like to trade. It all made sense for me to learn how to trade the way I trade. Just that simple. Okay. So that's why my line is blue right here. So again, we was talking about the RSI. So 50, 0, 50, 100. All right. So this line right here is just telling you the strength of what's going on, right? Now, we don't go 100% off of it, but this right here helps us kind of lean in a particular direction when other things line up. So if we in Atlanta, well, you know, we're going around 285, we ain't going nowhere. You already know that. 285 on a bad day, look just like this right here. This is 9 a.m. traffic right here at 285 here in Georgia. You get on 285 at 9 a.m., this is what you're doing. Bumper to bumper, ain't going nowhere. You just going nowhere, nowhere, nowhere. So what we want it to do is come down. So let me see. So what we wanted to do is we want to come down. We want to come out like this, boop, and come down. That's what we want, right? But if it don't do that, then what we want it to come up. We want to come out of here and go up, just like that. That's all we waiting on. We want to come out and go up. Now, you got 2 different ways you can do it. Me, I break and retest. And sometimes, depending on how strong the candle is and how my RSI look, I might just take the breakout, right? So with that being said, a break and retest is it goes up like that, and then it comes back down to retest right here. Wrong one. It comes back down to retest like this right here. From here, it comes back down, retest right here, and then it'll play around right there for a minute, and then it'll turn around, and boom. Once it does that and does that, that's where a lot of people get in at, because this right here is a higher high, higher low, and once it passes this level, let me give y'all a marking or indication just in case. Once it passes this level right here, that is creating a new high, right? Once it breaks this level, a lot of people will be getting in, right? Well, I ain't gonna say a lot of people, hell, I'm one of them. So we get in right here depending on what you're trading. Like I said, for me, Some days, hey, I'm with the shits, right? As soon as it break out, boom, I'm hitting the buy, riding it up here. I'm putting my stop loss. Since I have this level already marked off right here, what I would do is put my stop loss right down here up under this red line and then just let it ride. So therefore, if it does this, come back, retest, I'm happy. Again, if I'm with the shit, I'm gonna put in for another buy. So now I'm gonna have two buys in instead of just one. So therefore, my money would be double. Because if I got in on a 10 right here, came back, boom, it did it again. I got in on another 10. So now I'm in for 20 pips. I'm sorry, 20 lots. So now that's basically $20 a pip. So I got in for $10 right here. Boom, it went up, came back. We all know, for all my people that know, I'm doubling up my money. So I just put in another 10 and then we riding up. So therefore, if it's going up, guess what? My money doubling. I got in twice in the exact same location. So I did bought the same item twice for the exact same price. I caught a sale before the price went up, just like that. So that's all you want to do. So if it's like that up there, boom, you take a buy. Or if it does the exact same thing down here, you take a sale. It's the same thing. That's all trading is. But the key to it all is patience. That is the key, right? Because if you don't have patience, or you don't trust what it is you're seeing, or you don't trust what it is you're doing, then it's going to be a long journey. Simple as that, right? I've been trained for 5 years. Trust me. I've been trained for 5, but I've really only been locked in for about 2, maybe 2.5. Since 2024, that's when I really locked in. So with that being said, as you can see right here, it's 6 o'clock, right? Boom, 6 o'clock. Look at it. It's 7:53 right now, and we have no movement. So that's why I say it's all about patience, because a lot of people, would be getting in. If you anxious and you trying to get rich quick and you trying to make quick money, bro, you're not at the casino. You're not out on the. We're not out, shooting craps. We ain't doing none of that. We got patience. You know what I'm saying? We ain't dropping 10 to try to make a quick 40. We ain't doing none of that. So you got to be patient. It's really more patience than anything. We got 6 o'clock. Like I said, we had this big candle right here. This right here is what we call a doji. This candle right here is what I always look for when I'm trading. So, like, for instance, if it comes down here, right, and I get a candle like this down here, with that, like if it goes down, comes out here a little bit, and then jump back in, and my RSI is sitting down here at the bottom, guess what I'm doing? 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna take a buy. But let me specify. If it comes down to do this and this candle is blue, right? Like it comes all the way down here, all the way down here, all the way down here, plays down here. And then this candle right here, this exact candle happens right here. And my RSI is down here, like this right here. I'm going to take a buy, because with my strategy, my candles line up with my RSI. Is it 100%? No, of course not. So with that being said, but do I have good returns? Of course. How's my return so good? Because I have a $300 loss. So if I lose 300, boom, cool. That's where I put my stop loss at, $300. If it go down and it hit 300, okay, cool. It took me out. I was wrong, right? But 9 times out of 10, I ain't gonna even say 9, because then that would mean it's a 90%. Even though my shit do be high when I'm locked in, I ain't gonna hold you. But when I'm not locked in, or I'm having an off week, right, I'm probably at about a 60%, 70, 60. I'd say about 60 to 65, right? If I go back to all my props that I failed, I'll show you. But I gotta go back and find them. But yeah, man. So if I go back and find them, you know what I'm saying, I definitely post them. But majority of the time, and then when it does drop, it's because I had one bad day where I just was what's the word I want to use? A little overconfident, right? And so the market came back and smacked me. And gold will smack out you, right? Gold will smack you like your mama used to when you would say something, or she was talking and you was try to speak when she talking. That's what gold would do to you. Yeah. just that hard. And you'll just be sitting there like you used to as a kid, like, bruh, this is you shouldn't do this to me. But that's what gold to do to you, right? So again, with that being said, like I said, my consistency rate is pretty high on my good days. So with that being said, if it come down and hit this, give me this candle, this blue one right here. Boom, I'm taking a buy. If it come down, take me out at 300. Cool. I lost 300. I'm good with that. But now, like I said, 6 out of 10 times when I do hit, I'm catching, as y'all seen. If I lose 3, I'm coming back to catch 7. Sometimes even more. It just all depends on how gold is feeling that day, how big of a run that is doing, right? So here we go again. All right, 8 o'clock. Now we're about to see what's cracking at 8. Coming down, we already see, I told y'all this right here, 75 south for my people in Georgia. Or you can say 85, whichever gonna take you south, wherever you at in the city or outside the city. You just know if you're trying to go to Florida, we got to get on 85 or 75 south. If we trying to go to North Carolina, South Carolina, we got to go right here. That's 85 north. So this right here is our 85 north, right? This right here, I'm just going to keep it simple. 85 south, because I'm off 85. So everything I do, I move 85 north or south. So this 85 south, this 85 north. All right. Just that simple. So if it break out down here, then we want to keep going and we going south. If it break out up here, it's going north. We want to keep going north. Now, the break and retest, the best way for me to explain it is like this. You either can get on at the very first stop at the train station, which as soon as it breaks out, and take the risk of the train breaking down and coming back to the station, or, which is the break and retest, you can wait for it to come back, get fixed, and then get on and ride it out. That's the break and retest. So it's up to you on how you want to do it. Like I said, on certain days, some days, I end up riding the train twice in one direction. Some days I get on the train and it takes me straight to my destination. It's just all depend on once you learn how to read the charts, once you understand what's going on in the market, right? So one way to kind of understand is, again, we're using our higher time frames, right? So my 15-minute, as you can see, of course, this is from Friday into Sunday, right? Remember what I said on Thursday at 6 o'clock, every day is a new trading day. So that's why Sunday at 6 o'clock, we are on a new trading day. Okay. So if I make a good amount of money tonight, I would not trade New York session, which is 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. I would not do it. Regardless of how long I'm sitting in my truck, not doing nothing. I will find me something to watch on Hulu. I will find me something to watch on Paramount. I will find me something to watch on Prime. But I would not be looking at Trading View. I just won't be doing it. Ain't no point. I done made my money for the day. Why would I go back and give it back? I'm not doing it when I know they want it back. Right? So we will go to the higher time frame. We see even on the 15-minute, it's consolidating, right? So we go to the hour. Let's go see what the hour doing. Even the hour is consolidating. But the only good thing I do like that's kind of giving me an indication of the direction that we're moving in is my RSI. As you can see, my RSI is telling me, boom, we slowly losing strength. So we slowly selling. Worst case scenario, it comes down, boom, hit this, and then continue to go up, which is what, from the looks of it, what it's going to do. But then again, look at the RSI. For my people that don't know, my RSI just indicated with this one little candle, you see this candle barely moved, but the RSI jumped all the way down here. So from my learnings of what I've been seeing when I trade, when the RSI does that, that let me know that it's just a pullback. So that means it's just could probably come back a little bit, and then it's going to turn around and shoot back up here. But this is on the hour. I don't trade the hour. I use the hour for direction and for clarity. I trade the 1 minute. I use the 1 minute and the 15-minute, right? So as you can see, look at my 5-minute. It's down here at the bottom, right? So that's why I'm thinking we're going to get a breakout, which is a fake out, and a retest. Now, when I get that retest, what I want to see is I want to see this come down, just like this on the RSI. But then when it come back up, I want the RSI to shoot back up real hard and be up here by the time this candle comes back up here. Now, if it does that, then I'm in there, right? But if it don't, then hey, it is what it is. So, with that being said, man, we just gonna sit here, we gonna chill. Um, for all my people that's getting on late, or if anybody get on late while I'm in the middle of this trade, I will be posting a video, so you can just go back and watch it. And like I said, man, anybody now on my 1 minute, hang on before I finish that. On my 1 minute, you see exactly what I'm talking about. You see, I came down, it gave me that blue candle, right? And it's going back up. So now, technically, if I would have caught that earlier instead of being on the 5, I would have got in on the buy right here, right? But at the same time, another indication is it's under my 100 moving average. So when it's under here, it's telling me that the market is in a sale. But technically, it's so close, I want to wait. And again, what are we inside? 285. We don't want to get on 285. We ain't going nowhere. We want to get outside 85. So therefore, we know we going somewhere. We know we going to Orlando. We know we going to Charlotte. But sitting on 285, we know we ain't going nowhere. So with that being said, we just gonna be patient. Gonna sit in traffic. We gonna listen to music. We gonna cuss people out. You know, we gonna people watch all of that. That's what we doing on 285 around here, man. So you gonna get on 285 and you just gonna keep riding. And that's what we doing right now. We just riding. I know my boy in Texas, you know, they get on 635 out there. They got the 635 out there. So they got 35 north, 35 south, and the 635. So he probably, so right now, guess what he's saying? He on 635 right now. You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, let me hit him. Let me hit him. See if he gonna jump on with us. Let's see. Let me 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 see something real quick, y'all. Let me see something. Plus, we inside. Ain't nothing else. I done done all the explaining I'm doing. Okay, so right here, real quick, before I do this, y'all see how high this is getting up, but it's getting nowhere close to the 85 north exit. It's getting close to our 100 moving average, which is under 100 candles. This right here is 100 candles. That's what the 100 moving average mean. I use the 100. You're gonna hear a lot of people say 200. That's cool. Again, however if you drive with 2 feet, I'm cool. I like to drive with one. Just that simple. So with that being, this right here is my 100 moving average. That's all that means. So it's under here, and you see it's getting back up to the. For my people that drive sticks, it's getting close to the red line. You're getting ready to max that mug out. You got to clutch. So when it hits up here, it's time to clutch, break it back down. So that's all we waiting to see. But again, it's still inside the 285. So we ain't busting no move until it gets outside of 285. It's just that simple. All right. So all we're gonna do is keep watching to see what it do. Just that simple. We still moving up, y'all. We're still moving. This is where the patient comes in at. You got to be patient. Patience, patience, patience. And so now we just sitting back. We just waiting. That's all we doing. We are waiting, waiting, waiting. All right, so we see that we still inside the 635. We still, so remember, so right here, all right. So what I want to see is I want this to start coming back down here, but I want this to keep going up. So here's another little insight on how I trade. This right here is what is it, 360 for your kids. How they tell you they in one spot, but they somewhere else, right? So I want this candle to be up here, but I want my RSI to be moving downward. That right there is what we call divergence, right? My kids telling me one thing, but they really lying. They telling me they up here, but they down here. So with that, I want to see again, I want to see this candle, right? I want to see a candle like that. All right. Or should I say a candle like that, that white one? Because that right there let me know all the sellers just came in and we getting ready to go for a sale. So we waiting on to see if it does that. If it don't do it, cool. Then we're gonna let it keep going up. And some days we might not even get a trade because it might just stay inside that 635 all day. And again, if it's inside the 635, we don't want to trade because all it's gonna do is stop you out because it ain't going nowhere. That's it. That's all. All right. So again, that's where the patience comes in at. It's just that simple. So this is usually the time that you sit back and put some on the Zoom. And plus, that's another reason I like trading Asian session because I ain't got to just be sitting here just watching. You know, now it is a couple of people that I follow, like I said in a couple of my videos, that I have kind of, taken a few things from. Like for instance, I know Juvier, he says that he just sets his alerts. For some reason, maybe I ain't get the big enough package. I don't know. But when I set my alerts, my shit don't come to my phone. So again, I just got to sit here and watch. All right. So let's see what we got. All right. Okay, so we got our doji. Let me see. Is this the same length? Yeah, it's about the same. So I'm gonna wait a little bit. I ain't confident that it's gonna go down yet. I need to see some liquidity get taken, and then I need to see it shoot back down. Now, again, I can do this, right? But for the people that's learning that I'm teaching, I'm telling you, don't take a trade inside of here until you get to the point where you're comfortable with reading the charts. Don't take a trade inside here. You want to wait until it gets outside of here and makes a move, or you want to wait till it gets outside of here and make a move, right? But for instructional purposes, even if it does start to go back down, I'm not going to take the trade. I'm just going to wait until it gets out here so I can actually show you guys what it is I'm talking about. Even though everything in me right now is telling me to go ahead and hit the sell button. But I'm going to wait because this is an teaching video. So I'm not going to do it, even though it's telling me to do it. Everything, all of my senses is telling me hit sell. Why? I'm glad you asked. 100 mm, the 100 moving average, MA, the 100 MA. Boom, we got a white doji candle. All the sellers were sitting right here. Came up, took all the buyers out right here. Took them out. Now all the sellers are in, pushing down, right? So worst case scenario, if I was to take a sell, I would put my stop loss right here, and then I would just ride it back down to the bottom of this 85 South. I would ride it to 85 South exit. So from there, let's go see what we got. If I would have got in right here, so from there to there is 92 pips, right? That's $920 if I would have took a sale right now. If I was to take the sale right now up in here, because remember, I'm playing with a 10 lot. So that's $10 a move. That's $920 if it comes down and hit this, right? Just that simple. Boom. So look at that. We got the fake out. Come up, coming back down. We got the liquidity sweep. So right now it's playing with us because it came down, it came up, it took the buyers out. So all this right here is where all the, I'm sorry, this is where all the sellers were sitting at. All the sellers were sitting right here. So boom, boom, boom. All right, came down, came back up, took all the sellers out, right? Then all the buyers got in and said, oh, we finna go up. So guess what it did? It came back down real quick, took all of them out, and then it turned around and shot up. I told y'all, man, that's how gold do you. It will smack you. I already told you. So again, I'm glad that this was a teaching video, or I would have easily lost $300 just that quick. So thank y'all for saving me. Now back to what I was doing. So now all we doing now is just watching to see if it's gonna break back out this box or if it's gonna keep going up to the 85 North exit. That's all we doing. That's it. That's all. I like the way it's pushing. I do, I do, I do, I do, I do. All right, man. So we got one top, two top, three tops. All three of the tops were equal, right? So now we just waiting to see. From the looks of it, we might not have a real move till after 9 o'clock. So it looked like it's just playing with us for right now. We might not have our real move till after 9. And I'm hoping we don't have to stay on till 9 because we've been on since what, 7? I think that's what time. Let's see. Oh, 48 minutes ago. So 45 minutes ago. So yeah, that was about 7:15. Um, so again, just for structural purposes, I want to actually, show y'all what it is I'm looking for, but it might not give it to us. Mm. It might not give it to us. So if it don't give it to us, damn wife hell. If it don't give it to us, it is what it is. But we just gotta sit here and wait and be patient. But if they do give it to us, then hey, we all good with that too. So we'll see, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So I told y'all, I ain't playing, man. I figured it out. Well, y'all thought I forgot? I figured it out, man. So hey, we up here, we live right now on YouTube. Damn, I fucked up the video, y'all. I gotta do it again. Goodness gracious, you got to be more careful. All right, one more time. Let's go. Yeah, man, I'm up here live on YouTube right now for all my people that's rocking with me, that's trying to learn from me. Go ahead. Let's go. Go ahead. If you already follow Speak On It with the Fam, bro, that's all you got to do. Just go find the Speak On It with the Fam page, but it ain't Speak On It with the Fam no more. It's the Coach Trader XAU. Go ahead, log in right now, and I'm on here live. Let's go. So let's check this out real quick. So again, remember I said I would have got in right here, right? Would have got in. No, I'm sorry, I would have got in on this one. I would have put my stop loss right here. Again, telling y'all, man, gold will smack you and make you mad, bro. So if I would have took this trade, now it would have. Let me see. Let me see. You know what? I ain't even do my pip count. Let me see if I would have got stopped out. Because if I'm doing 10, oh yeah, I would have got stopped out right here. Oh wait, yeah, I would have got stopped out right here. So at 30 ticks. So yeah, it would have stopped me out. But as you can see, it would have stopped me out, and then boom, came back down in my direction. So that right there is what I be talking about with gold smacking you in your mouth, making you mad like your mama used to when you open your mouth when she talking to another grown person. So if I would have got in, and let's just say I was on one, got in right there, it would have came all the way up. So I would have been down $510. So everything that I made Thursday, I would have almost lost if I would have got in and held this trade, because it came all the way up to about 460, and then came back down. Now, another part, I need to save some, but fuck it, what I'm saving it for? If you're gonna watch it, you're gonna watch it. If you hear, you hear. You not, you not. You missed it, you missed it. I'm the type of person where I feel like if I try to tell you something, you ain't listen, you ain't got to worry about me telling you nothing else ever again. You know what I'm saying? It's just how I am. It's just my personality. But anyway, so again, this right here, you already know I said it earlier in the video that this is a key 4-hour level, right? So it tapped it and came back down. What does that mean? That means on the 4-hour mark, that means it came to the tip top. Remember where I showed you earlier, where in June, it came up, it tapped here, and then it went back down. So right now, like I said, it's 8:30. We got 30 minutes until 9 o'clock. I'm really thinking the 9 o'clock hour is really going to show us what direction we really going to go in, because again, it's just playing inside of our 285, right? So technically, with my strategy, like I said, technically, depending on how I'm feeling on what particular day. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, a lot of me, oh, you gotta be. Listen, bro. Like anything else, you know your strategy, you got to stick to it. You know your instrument. That's why I say trade one instrument, because once you learn the movements of that one instrument. Now, sometimes, like I said, sometimes it do. Like Thursday, it came up, boom. I told you I was gonna come up, retest, and come back down. Thursday, it came up, boom, kept going. Cool. You know what I'm saying? But again, initially it was going in the right direction, so I was able to make money, right? Tonight, initially, it went in the wrong direction, but it came back and started going in the right direction. That's the instrument. That's how it moves. I already told you. I told you Thursday. It did the same thing. Boom, came down, went up, then came back down to my direction. Same thing. Thursday, I took the trade because I had a little bit more direction going that way, going my way per se. And this week, tonight, it went up first before it came back down to my direction. Was I wrong? No. Was I early, getting in early? Yes. Do I get in early a lot of times? Yes, I do. It's very seldom that you will always get a sniper entry. A sniper entry means you getting in at the exact perfect time. Sometimes your strategy will line you up to do it, and you are able to get in perfectly. And then sometimes that won't be the case, right? But if like I said, if I would have got in, honestly, I'm really not sure what I would have did. I probably would have let it ride, came up, and then I would have waited for it to come out of here and let it come back down. But again, it's cool because now I'm probably going to end up making more money than I would have made taking this trade right here originally. So if I would have just, like I said, this is 960, right? If I would have took this trade originally right here, held it, came all the way back down to here, I would have been negative about 480, 490, and then to come back down and make 960, right? But if it does what it's looking like it's going to do, where it's going to, remember, it's still under my 100. So this right here is definitely telling me that we are in a downtrend, right? So if it comes down, like I said earlier, comes down, come out of here, comes back up and retest this, then I can easily end up probably making 2 grand, if not more, tonight. Because if it does what I think, what it's looking like it's about to do, what I'm predicting and planning on reacting to what it's going to do is that it's going to give us a break and retest. Come down. So here, let's do this. Let me show y'all just in case some people they got on missed it. Come down. It's going to come down. Boom. Right. Then that's the break. Then it's going to come back up with what I'm used to doing. But yeah, that's 2 ways you can do it. So you can go up here on, and by the way, this is my trading view chart. All right. So 2 ways you can do it. As you can see, we got a trash can right here where you hit remove, or you can go on your mouse and just right click it and it pop up and you hit remove. Either way. That's the way I usually do it. I don't know why I was going up to the trash can today, but again, just trying to show everybody in depth on how to move on TradingView. So little insight on Take Profit Trader. That's who I'm trading in the positive until Friday. Well, actually Thursday, because Thursday make the 5th day for me. So all I have to do is keep it, because Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night. That's 5 days. So on Friday, I would have well, actually I wouldn't even trade Friday because Thursday night is going into Friday. So the following Sunday is when I would be able to come out, and however much I make on that night, on Sunday night, I would be able to pull out the very next day, or rather within 30 minutes, I'll be able to pull that money out. That's why I like Take Profit. Everybody else, you got to trade for 5 days, then you got to trade for 3 days, or you got to trade for, now we Take Profit. You make your money, they let you pull it out. That's why I like them. All right. Like I said, I'm not affiliated with them. That's just the prop firm I like trading with. So with that being said, like I said, of course, I made 500 on Thursday. If I make another 15 tonight, guess what? That's 2 grand. All I got to do is make another grand, and then I'll be going into my funded account to where I can go in and pull my money out whenever I want to. Now, you do have instant funding accounts, and with those are a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? They're a little bit more of sticklers with how they do it. So with them, I know with Aqua Funded, you have to have like a 20% consistency rating, which is fucking crazy because I trade gold. So that means I would literally have to make like $200 a day. That's all I would be able to make, is $200 a day. Don't get me wrong, that's cool. But with trading gold, it moves so fast that your consistency rating is going to be off the charts all the time, just because of how gold moves. So yeah, you can go do it. You know, I think they have a 50K account for like $100, or maybe a 25K account for like $100 or something like that. And you have to do that for 5 days. And then, like I said, but there's consistency rate. The consistency rate has to be at like a 20% rate. And trust me, I tried it, y'all. That shit, like I'm up $1,000, but my consistency rating is like at dang on like a 40 something. So I would literally have to only win like 10, 20, 30, 40, $50 a day in order to get my consistency rate down to a 20%. Bro, do you know how insane that is trading gold? Like, dude, come on, man. So again, can it be done? Yes. But my gift and my curse is I came into the game. Well, let me phrase that. I came into prop firms trading 50K accounts. So I built my strategy off of a 50K account. So for me trying to do a $100 a day win, bro, that's what me, like, bro, it's ridiculous. Like, I don't even want to get into it because I don't want my mental to get messed up while we trade. But can it be done? Yes, most definitely can be. But with the way that I trade, it's not made for me. So nothing against it, nothing wrong with it. I just said, like I said, I don't drive with 2 feet. I know how to drive a stick. So therefore, driving for me is different. That's all I'm saying. All right. So now we're about to see What is it, 8:45? Look at that. We're still inside of our 285. Now, what I'm seeing is, like I said, I think 9 o'clock is going to be when we get our movement. And so we will see what happens at 9 o'clock. We got 15 minutes. So we going to see what's cracking, what's not. We gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see. Like I said, from what I'm reading and planning on reacting to, we got we had our double top, so it was going up. We got our double top. That's a top. That's a top. So this right here is a M. You can't really see it if you're not used to looking at it, but I can see it. So boom, 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 came down, right? So usually when you get an M or a W, that lets you know that the trend is about to reverse. Now, is that 100% accurate? Of course not. Nothing in trading is 100% accurate. It's all about getting an edge. Again, it's not ever going to be 100% accurate in trading. It's about getting an edge, understanding what it's doing. All right. I don't want nobody to, oh, yeah, it's 100%. No, ain't nothing in trading 100%. The only thing in trading is 100% is once you hit that close button, your money is in the green. That's the only thing that's 100% in trade. Or you hit that loss. That's 100% guaranteed. So that's it. The only thing that's guaranteed is you just won that trade or you just lost that trade. Everything else are margins. All right. Let that sink in. Get that in your head. Nothing outside of winning and losing is 100%. Everything else is a margin. All right. So when you have an M, it usually means that it's the end of a certain movement. So the end of an uptrend. Like we had a little uptrend right here. Boom, came up. It didn't break this high. So it didn't break this high. Then it started coming back down. Right. So now this is on the 1 minute. Okay. Again, I like trading the 1 minute because I don't like being in trades for a long period of time. Now, it's some traders that started out doing this. Now they're positioning trading, and they saying if they would have done positioning for a long time ago, they would have been making money. Look, bro, listen, understand what it is. Position trading is for Forex traders. That's for trading Forex, the Euro, USD, JPY, because the margins are smaller, right? Do you think I would be able to do a doggone hour-long trade using gold? Like, let me just show you exactly what I'm talking about. Let's go to gold, right? All right, this is the 1 hour. Okay, mind you, I'm playing with a 10. Now everybody goes, oh yeah, you could go down to a 1. You're right, I could. That means $1, right? So even with a $1, let's look at how many pips is in between the 285. $1. So that's $193 right there, right? It ain't went nowhere. That's just $193. $193 because $1 a move, right? So literally, in order for me to make anywhere near what I want to make on the regular, I would have to get in, and this trade would have to go all the way down here somewhere in order for me to get what I want to get. Right. The only good thing about playing with a dollar is if my stop loss would be all the way up here. Right. With position trading, which is cool. But look on the 1 hour candle. This right here is a 1 hour candle. It has already moved. It only moved 200 ticks in an hour. Bro, I'm not here to get paid by the hour. I'm just not. So again, if that's how you want to drive, cool. Drive like that, my G. I ain't got no problem with it. But for me, what's the whole point? My whole point is get in, get out, go on by my business. Even though I'm sitting here watching the charts, I ain't stressing. I ain't tripping. I've been sitting here kicking it with y'all for a whole hour and 15 minutes, just watching the chart. teaching y'all. And maybe even I might wake up in the morning and realize that I seen something tonight, because you know how the brain works. Once it slow down and rest, it kind of brings you into full focus. So I could doggone realize something and come back and live like, oh, that right there said, and I learned something else, right? So it just all depends. But yeah, so with that, man, I'm using a 10. Like I said, y'all seen me Thursday. I was in for what, 15 minutes, made my 500. I'm gone for the day. Y'all seen what it looked like on the hour chart. I would have to literally wait about 7, 8 candles in order for me to make $500. That's crazy to me. So I like to trade the 1 minute. To each his own, bro. Do you do what you want, how you want, position, intraday, scalping, it's whatever, man. Everybody has their own preference. Stick to it, live by it, die by it. I'm cool with it. All right. So as we can see, we came down, we had our low, right? So boom, let's look at this. We had our low. It did not break, right? It hit it, but it didn't go below it. Now we coming over here. Let's look at our RSI. It's at the exact same. They both send down here on our greens. This one here is not quite, but it's close. Then you got these here that's at the exact same as this one, the exact same as this one, but it's higher. Remember what I said about this right here. This right here is your kids telling you that it's here, but they way up here somewhere. They telling you they down the granny house, but they really up at the auntie house. You see what I'm saying? So now we're gonna see what I'm thinking is we might be getting ready to hit a reversal, or we might is at 9 o'clock it's a 50-50 chance we might be breaking out. That's what you got to learn to look at. That's what you got to learn to read. Yes, we had an end of an uptrend down here, but at the same time, we're back at a key level right here. This is our 15-minute orb, right? So this right here is a strong level. It came right here and said, nope, I don't want to go no lower. Then it came up here and said, oh, I don't want to go no higher. I want to stay right in here. So this is where it might be a night to where we don't trade tonight, because it might just stay in here. Do I think that's going to be the case? I do not. Why? Because it's about to be 9 o'clock and we're going to have as y'all seen Thursday, a major move. Either it's going to come down here, wick out of here real hard and jump back in, or it's going to wick up here real hard and then start to make its way back down. And from the looks of it, look, remember what I told y'all, what we want to see. Red line up here, but it don't go nowhere right here. So that means this right here is all of the sellers trying to get people to come in and hit a buy so they can turn around and sell the market and take their butts right back out. That's all we're trying to see. That's all it's doing. Yeah, well, 8 minutes. 8 minutes till 9. We finna see what we finna do today, baby. my toolbox, man? Who been moving my toolbox? Messing with my tools, man. Who been messing with my tools, man? All right, y'all. We about to see. We still on countdown. I definitely see what's finna pop. Y'all see it? I see it. We definitely finna get that run to the south side. There it go. There it go. There it go, people. Now this is where the patient come in at. Are we gonna jump in and ride it real quick and make a quick, or are we gonna be patient, let it break, come back and retest, and then go? Let me see how strong this candle gonna be first. That's gonna be my determining factor on how strong this candle right here gonna be. Let's see, let's see, let's see. They say that I'm crazy. They say I'm crazy. I know that I'm not crazy. A pistol whipped a nigga 40 minutes straight. Fucked up his face. I think I might put it on the gram, y'all. Let's do it. Let's put it on the gram. Let's see what we gonna do. Let's see what we gonna do. Let's put it on the ground. Let's go. Let's see. Europe, what it is and what it do, man. So of course y'all know we back. Y'all see it. We live. We live. We live. We live. Let's see what we gonna do. So right now we coming up on the 9 o'clock hour. Of course, y'all already know the 9 o'clock hour. It shows hella craziness. So we gonna wait to see what it's gonna do. Is it gonna break out our 285 and keep heading south, or is he gonna jump out and then jump right back on? We gonna see. Let's see what we got going today. So Thursday we took that night left 500. It played me. Yeah, it played me Friday. It was delayed. Thought I won 7. It actually turned out only be 5. But I ain't gonna only say 5 because 5 is what a doctor makes. So yeah, it turned out to be 5, but it's all good. So now we got 5 minutes until 9 o'clock. Let's see what we're gonna do here. Let's see if we can get us a little bit of change out the market today. So of course, like I told y'all earlier, man, I am going live. Y'all got to go to YouTube now. And it's funny, right? Because Instagram now, you know how the phones be listening, and it's like you got to have 1,000 followers in order to go live, right? So now, next thing you know, I'm on the gram, and what pops up? 1,000 instant followers for $10, bro. Come on, man. I ain't never been that dude, and I'm not about to be that dude. Remember, I was in the podcasting game before podcasting even got popular. So, therefore, if I didn't get it out the mud because I wasn't paying for people to come on my show then, what makes you think I'm finna pay somebody to come on my show now, bro? Quit playing. Stop playing. I'm going to work for mine. I ain't taking no shortcuts. All right, so here we go. This is what I said was going to happen. All right, 9 o'clock. Still 4 minutes, but it's giving us an indication. It's breaking out. So let's see. Well, all right, I'm liking it because then when they come back, it's going to give me a strong retest. And then if it does that, then of course I'm jumping in on this buy because it broke this low. So I need this candle to close below this in order to let me know that it has officially broken the previous low, because this right here was the previous low. So, okay, we got to close below that. All right. And the reason I'm not jumping in just yet, because like I said, at 9 o'clock, this joker is going to give me a big old wick. How does he know? Because I've been studying for a long time. That's how I know. So we just gonna wait and see. Yeah, man, I told you I'm live. I'm live right now. on YouTube. Y'all already know what to go find. The Coldest Trader XAU. I'm live right now. This right here is my official first tutorial video on YouTube. Everybody want to say, everybody want to get on here when they done made it, and everybody popping and driving the Lambs and the Rolls Royces, and man, ain't no shame in my game, bro. I told you, I get it out the mud. Been live for a whole hour and 27 minutes, not a single viewer, but it's all good because guess what's gonna happen? I love saying this right here. This is my favorite story. Oh yeah, man, I've been rocking with you. Bro, stop. Oh yeah, bro. Boy, stop. No. When the high end came, that's when you came. And it's okay. I'm cool with that. That's what social media has made it to be. So I ain't mad at you. So just don't be mad at me. Stay over there, bro. We good. I ain't got no issue with you. We good. But no, you can't walk in with me. I appreciate you. Oh, that nigga, nah, bro. Let's keep it a stack. Keep it a stack. So I like what we got going right now. We steady dropping. Steady dropping. All right, we got 45 seconds till 9 o'clock. Here we go. This is what I've been waiting on all night for a whole hour and a half. This is what I've been waiting to happen. Y'all see it? A whole hour and a half. That's what I've been waiting to happen right here. Waiting for it to happen. 30 seconds. Let's go. How did he know? Because that boy been studying. I told y'all. I've been on for 5 years, but I really only locked in these last 2. And boy, if I would have locked in the first year like I have these last 2, trouble. Shut out. 5 seconds. Here we go. We getting ready to take our trade. Boom. There go our big move. Boop, boop. What that boy say? Okay. Oh, what that boy, man, y'all better quit playing with me, man. Y'all thought I just got the name just because I liked it? Man, y'all better quit playing with me, man. Keep telling y'all. That boy locked in. That boy has locked in. All right, now let's see what we got. We got 30 seconds left in this candle. How do I know? Because we got our countdown right there. 20 seconds left in this candle. I want to see what it's going to do. All right. And for all my people that's watching now, you can go back. This video will be up on YouTube when I get finished. So you can go back and watch the whole 2 hours if you want to. For all my people that's trying to learn how to trade, I think I dropped a couple of jewels. I ain't dropped a whole lot, but I think I dropped enough for you to kind of get started and to get going. So let me see. I need to see how it's going to come back inside of my 285 right here before I take my sell. Even look at there. That boy, look at there. Man, y'all better quit playing with me, man. I keep trying to tell y'all. This boy has locked in these last 2 years. Anybody else would have jumped in, boom, got stopped right out, boom. No, not the Coldest Trader XAU. All right, so now we're going to see what it do when it hit this high right here. We're going to see. Because what I'm thinking it's doing is going to come back up and tap my 100 right here. All right. My RSI is super high. That's super high. So let's see what we got. Did a little fake out. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I know what I'm waiting on. I wanted to tap my 100, and then I wanted to give me another candle like this, except I want this body to be in the middle right here. For my people that don't know, wonder why my candles look the way that they do look, it's because I'm using Heikin-Ashi candles, not regular candles. This right here is a regular candle. That's a regular candle. But I like my Heikin-Ashi candles because they give me a better story. So let's see what we got. From the looks of it, I don't think it's going to give me my trade for the night. So I might not be taking no trade tonight unless it comes back and pushes down, because it's inside of my 285. And I don't get down on 285. I only get down 85 south, 85 north. I don't trade on 285. So let's see. We're going to give it. Uh-oh. 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 We finna take it. I needed to push and close below here. If it closes below here, bro, we finna go. We taking the trade. I needed to close below that up. Let's go. Give it to me. Boom. We in there. All right. So we're going to put our stop loss right above here. It's right here going to be our stop loss. Boom. All right. That's going to be our stop. And then our take profit. Let me see what I feel like going for today. Let me see. Everybody, oh yeah, go for your 2-to-1. Yeah, bro. I was going for 2-to-1s when I first started. Let's see. We up 3. Let's see. If, let me go do my pip count. We got in right there. We up 36. We up 40. Let's see. That's a band right there. Let's see. Right there's a bando. Y'all want to go for a bando? Let's go for a bando. Let's see if we can get a bando. We're gonna put our stop right there at the bando. Shit, we might not even have to put a stop. We might be able to just hit it. Let me see if we can just hit it. Soon we hit a bando. All right, so I got time. It's playing. I ain't got there yet. So let me go put my stop at a bando. Sell stop. Boom, right there at the bando. All right, so we up 500. So I can go ahead. Y'all already know I move my stops to break even after 500. All right. Well, let's move it a little bit below so y'all can continue to see where we at with it. All right. So y'all said we at 7. We at 680. So let's see when we get to our bando. Let's see. All right. We at 8. We back at 7. We at 8. 740. Come on, baby. 830. Is it going to give us our bando? Here, let me move it up so I can quit calling it out. There you go. Now y'all can see. Because let's see, if I win a stack tonight, I'll be up 1,500, right? So then tomorrow night, all I got to do is come back and win another 15, and my prop challenge with take profit will be passed. So that's why I'm not really worrying about pushing for 1,500 tonight, because I am in another 50K challenge for another 50K account on Take Profit Trader. So we're going to see what we can do. So I'm finna go ahead and move this to 500 because, let's see, where's my 500 at? Right there. Right there is my 500. Oh, yeah, by the time I get there, it's going to already be there. Sheesh. Back down to 450. All right, well, fuck it. We're going to leave it right there, see what it do. And this right here all comes with trading, ladies and gents. You got to trust your strategy, trust what you're seeing, and let it do what it do. Let's see what we got on it. So let's go see if it do take us out. it was going to take us out at 170. So I got 170. Probably gonna move it down to at least 200. Let's see, right there's my 200 mark. So let's at least move it to 200. Let's at least get 200 out today. You know what I'm saying? Let's get 200 out today. All right, we cool with 2. We cool with 2. But I need to go down and hit that bando. Hit that bando. Let's go hit that bando. My RSI got a slight little pullback, but I think it's gonna go down and hit. I think so. I think so. So let's just see what we got. No, I ain't gonna even hold y'all. Then I'm gonna get down to 7. I'm moving it to 5. So I'm gonna take another 5. I'm just being honest, but I needed to hit 7 because you see how quick it's pulling back. So that's why I needed to at least be at 7, so we can have a little bit more cushion. It's all about giving yourself cushion. So that's why I'm at 2. So if we go down and hit 7, then we'll move it down to 5. But if it come back out and take us out at 200, then hey, I probably will be hitting the New York session in the morning. But from the looks of it, it looked like it's gonna make me look good today because it made me look bad Thursday. But we'll see. No, I know. 500 is good. I know. So let's go see. If it take me down to 7, it's gonna be another 500 day, and there it is. Took me down to 7. Boom. It's gonna be. Where's my 5 at? 500 is right there. So I need to move it to right there. That's 520 right there. So it's another $520 day if it comes back up and take me out. All right. But we got that push that we was waiting on. Like I said, we just need a little push to go and hit us to that bando. So let's hit that band for today. Or is it going to come back and give us 5 and then it'll be a band in 2 days? Either way, it's a band. Either way. So I'm either going to be up 15 or I'm going to be up 1,000. But either way, I'm up in a bando. Who going to be mad though? Let's see what we got though. Come on. Patience, man. This is part of trading. This is where the patience come in at. And trusting your strategy and knowing what to do in your strategy, right? So, what we doing? What we doing? What we doing? This is when you start blowing like you blowing out birthday candles. Give me that bando. Give me that bando. Don't play with me though. Let me see. Let me look over here to the left. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good area. That's a pretty good area. My RSI still creeping down, so I'm a little bit more confident in the move. But we still gonna keep it at 5. Unless it get to 9, then we'll move it to 6. So if we get to 9, then we'll move our trailing stop to 6. But at 5, then we gonna keep it. I mean, at 7, we gonna keep it at 5. It's all about a $300 difference. Remember, my stop loss is $300. That's the most I'm willing to lose in a trade. So therefore, up 7. This right here is down 2. So it all works itself out at the end of the day. Because usually when it hits 7, as you can see, it started playing around with the 8s. So let's see. It's going to be another $500 day. No bando today. So we, what we doing? Oh yeah, I can tell by my RSI is gonna come up and take me out because we got a low right here, and then this one is lower, but it's higher. So if you don't get it, it's all good. But this one's lower, this one's low, right? Y'all see it? You see how low this one is, and then you see this candle right here. It's the exact same, but the RSI is higher. So that right there is telling me that we might go back up. Now, the only way we end up winning this trade is if it wick down and then come up, but I don't see it doing that. I just see it going back up. So let's see. It need to prove me wrong like it did Thursday. Go down there, hit my band, then go up. Because Thursday, motherfucker, just came up, took me out, then went up. So do me like you did me Thursday. Do the opposite. So as you can see, man, I've been on the charts since an hour and 45 minutes ago, basically. So basically, I've been on the chart for about 2 hours, right? Now, mind you, I just literally got in the trade. I took this sale, right here at, what's that, 9:05, right? So I literally been in the trade for 10 minutes because it's 9:15. And we up 7, we up 8 right now. So even though I've been watching for almost 2 hours, I've actually only really been in a trade for 10 minutes. That's trading. Now, once I get like my boy Juvier and my alerts from my trading view start coming to my phone like they supposed to, once it came down and hit this, so right here, watch, let me show y'all. So you see I say add alert. Yeah, mine don't come to my phone. So evidently I got to get a better, the bigger package on trading view in order for the alerts to come to my phone. So if I had alerts come to my phone, then I wouldn't have been on the whole time. Yes, I would, because like I said, I'm going live. So I would have been on the whole time. I'm lying. But once you get to the point, man, to where you get the bigger package on trading view, you can set alerts like this right here. Add alert, boom. Once it hit, it would have sent an alert out to your phone, or it would have made a noise on your laptop to let you know that it's in this area that you have. You would have came, you would have got on, and then again, like I said, you would have hit sell, and you wouldn't have been on for an hour and 45 minutes. You only would have been on for 10 minutes, that's how long I've been on, for 10 minutes. So let's see what we got. I can move that out the way now. I'm already at my 5. So let's see what we gonna do. 590, 570, 456. Let's see, he's gonna take me out. Let's see. Boop. Yep, and I'm all the way out. So it's a $500 day, another 500. So you see how what I do like about Trading View, that like if it barely touches your stop loss, then it only takes off $1. So you see, that's why mine went down to 8, because it was at a 10 and it went down to an 8 because it only took off a half a dollar because it barely tapped it. But once it hit the full thing, that's when it took me all the way out. So again, am I mad? It's another $500 day in 10 minutes, man. That's $100 a minute, basically. Well, no, what's that? Shit. 10 minutes, my bad. That's $50 a minute. I'm charging minutes around here like a cell phone used to. $50 a minute and free after 9. But yeah. For my new people, y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all got unlimited minutes. Man, we used to have to get free after 9. Hey, call me back after 9, bro. You tripping. Oh, my bad, bro. But yeah, man. So that was another, what is that, 10 minute? Well, we'll say 12. 12 minutes of trading. $500 right there, man. $50 a minute. Come to my cell phone service. I'm charging $50 a minute, man. You got all the privacy. But yeah, man. Code host. Code trader. Host, the trader, everything about that boy, they code. That's all. So the code is trader. Hey man, hang on. Let me show y'all this crazy shit. This is what I be talking about with gold. Look at it. Look at it. Come up, take your boy out. Now it's gonna come back down. See this what see, like I said on my live earlier, bro, gold will literally treat you like your mama when you talking while she talking to somebody grown. You don't talk when grown folks talking, get smacked dead in the mouth. That's what gold to do to you. Come down, all I needed was about what 6, 7 more pips to come down to give me my 1,000 because we was playing around 7 or 8. Then it come up, take me out. Yeah, bro, that's gold for you. So that's why you gotta have patience, and you can't be scared. You gotta ride it out. I wasn't scared. That's just my strategy. My strategy. Once I hit 7, I move it down to 5. Take me out, all good. I still made 500 for the day because I'm only going for 1,000 to 15 for it in a day. So I ain't tripping. It's finna go down and hit my $1,000 mark, which is all good. But hey, come back tomorrow, hit another 5 to 1,000, maybe even 15, and we all good. Coldest trader, XAU, gold, that is. In now. Let's go. Yeah, y'all. So that right there is the trade for the evening. I hope y'all learned something, man. I hope that I intrigued y'all enough to want to learn more. If I did, all good. If I didn't, all good. It's plenty of traders on there on the channel on YouTube rather that you can go that you can follow that can probably explain it to you better, make you understand it better, or just have you intrigued a little bit more. I'm cool with that. Again, it's like driving. Everybody don't like Lambos. Everybody don't like Ferraris. Everybody don't like Toyotas. Hey, man, it's all different kind of traders out here. Find the one that fits you and learn from them. Because once you learn the skill set, bro, you can trade anywhere. You can be shit in Orlando with your kids on vacation. Guess what you're making? Walt Disney money to go to Walt Disney. So at the end of the day, man, it's a perfect dang on skill set to have. It's a perfect skill set to learn. I encourage you to learn it. Okay, so I'm not mad no more because as you can see, it came down just a little bit more. So it still came back up. So hey, man, again, I told y'all, man, my strategy, pretty sick. The only time it goes left is when I'm on one. And or when I get, as your mom used to say, getting beside yourself. But other than that, man, hey, I'm happy. I made another 5. So I'm up 1,000 in 2 days. You heard me. Thursday night made 5. Tonight made 5. Tomorrow night make 5. 1,500 in 3 days. 5. Come on, man. Where else are you going to make $500 a day at, bro? Nowhere. So with that being said, man, take the time, learn the strategy, invest your time into this instead of investing it into something else. That's not going to give you the returns that this can give you. It's going to take time. Like anything worth having, it takes time. But once you learn it, once you get it, as you can see in 2 days, and it made $1,000, right? So all I need is 2,000 more, pass my prop challenge, and then I come back next week, this time next week, do the same thing. And then in the morning, when I wake up, guess what I'll be doing? Pulling out 500. I might even pull out 300. I don't know. But when I do it, y'all already know I'm gonna be on here doing it live so you can see that it's all real. All right. So with that being said, man, y'all already know the logo, the slogan. Stay positive, stay motivated, keep a positive mindset, and keep trading. I'll catch y'all on the next Asian session, baby. Let's go. Let's get it. Catch y'all in the next episode, man. Have a good night. Peace.